Game on, everybody. I'm Ryan and welcome to another Bit Warrior Let's Play. This time we are doing the 3D Zelda Marathon. And we're starting off with probably the one that started the 3D Zelda games. And it is also considered to be one of the greatest games of all time. That being The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. So, without further ado, let's go in. I practiced a little bit when I started this, but right now what we gotta do is we're starting from the beginning, and we're gonna play through the game, and you know how this all goes. So for this profile, it's just gonna be my plain old name. All right, nothing too special. All right, just my plain old name. All right, I'm just gonna give myself my plain old name. All right, so there you go, and let's start.
In the vast deep forest of Hyrule, long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. These children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy.
Dream sequence. The prophecy is true. Navi, Navi, where art thou? Come hither. O Navi the fairy, listen to my words.
The words of the Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it? The climate of evil descending upon this realm. Malevolent forces, even now, are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. So long the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now. Find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly. The fate of the forest, nay, the world, depends upon thee.
That dude is fucking that rock. Did you see that? He was humping that rock. Hello, Ryan, wake up. The great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. Ryan, get up. Hey, come on. Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? You finally woke up. I'm Navi the fairy. The Great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. The Great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now. Okie dokie. Alright, so let's go. Yahoo! Hi, Ryan. Wow, a fairy? Finally, a fairy came to you, Ryan. Wow, that's great news. I'm so happy for you. Now you're a true Kokiri, Ryan. Is that right? The Great Deku Tree has summoned you? It's quite an honor to talk to the Great Deku Tree. I'll wait for you here. Get going. Go see the Great Deku Tree. Alright, we're gonna go see the Great Deku Tree. As the chosen hero of Hyrule. Hey dude, get out of my way. Get out of my way. Go, get out of my way.
Hey you, Mr. No Fairy, what's your business with the Great Deku Tree? Without a fairy, you're not even a real man. What? You got a fairy? Say what? The Great Deku Tree actually summoned you? What? Why would he summon you and not the Great Mito? This isn't funny. I don't believe it. You aren't even fully equipped yet. How do you think you're gonna help the Great Deku Tree without a sword and shield ready? What? You're right, I don't have my equipment ready, but if you want to pass through here, you should at least equip a sword and shield. Sheesh.
Alright then, so I gotta go equip myself a sword and a shield. So, let's go do that. Don't worry, Navi, we're gonna head to the Great Deku Tree soon. I just gotta get myself a sword and shield ready. Alright, so let's see here. I know where the sword is. It's located right in here. This is where I start my adventure. Right by crawling through this little hole right here. Alright, let's see here. I gotta get that. Alright, so there's the sword, which is right here. There's a lot of stuff here that has a lot of tension and build-up in this game. So, for some people, that's considered very boring. Aaron from Game Grumps. But for me, it's alright. I can tolerate it. Hidden treasure of the Kokiri, but you can borrow it for a while. Be sure to practice with it before you really fight. Okay. I should probably equip it right now while I'm at it. So, equip sword. There you go, and my first save of the night. My goal is to eventually get to the halfway point of the game for this recording session, or to get to the real starting point. Because all this is kind of like a big old tutorial, so let's make sure we get to the actual start of the game. There you go. There you go. Let me see here if I can find something. Dude, stop fucking that rock, dude. Save some for the rest of us, man. Alright, let's see here. I believe I need to get 40 rupees before I actually get the shield. which is located in the shop. You need to go buy it. I know how this whole thing works.
Hehehe, you came all the way up here. You're a real man. Look, isn't this view pretty? Change your viewpoint with up so you can look around the forest with that.
Alright, I got all the rupees I need for a shield.
Hi Ryan, look this way. Over here with the Z and talk to me with A.
Yes, that's how you use a fairy. It's so great that you can finally have a fairy partner. I'll teach you how to talk to people using your fairy. When a fairy flies near a person or a thing, press Z to look in that direction. If you use Z targeting, you can talk to people from a distance, like we're doing right now. When you have nothing that you can target, you can press Z just to look forward. Try it. Alright, I already know how that works. I played this game before. By the way, guys, out of every 3D Zelda game, this is actually my third favorite Zelda game. Yes, that's right, it's in my top 3. So I want to buy the Deku Shield. I don't have anything for bows and arrows yet because I don't have a proper bow yet. But we'll get stuff as time goes on, because that's how Zelda works. Alright, so let's equip and let's save, and off we go. Alright, dude, I got my shield. If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should at least equip a sword and shield. What's that? Oh, you have a Deku Shield. And what's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief. Well, even with all that stuff, a whip is still a whip, huh? I, the Great Nito, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot, how did you get to be the favorite of Soria and the Great Deku Tree, huh? Grumble. Man, what a bully. He's been bullying me all my life in this forest. Alright, got the Deku Stick. There we go. Great Deku Tree, I'm back!
Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Ryan, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares, as the summons of evil gain strength. A vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily, thou hast felt it. Ryan, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? Then enter, brave Ryan, and thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Ryan. And Ryan, when Navi speaks, use that to listen well to her words of wisdom.
Now he just looks like he's going like, ah. Open wide and say ah, because we're going inside. Alright, we're going inside the Deku Tree. This is basically the first dungeon of the game, technically. But I see it as more of a tutorial, if anything. A tutorial dungeon. So, if you guys know how Zelda works, well, you've probably seen the Link to the Past playthrough I've done on the channel, and the Zelda 1 one. And Link's Awakening, of course. But right now, we're playing pretty much the best Zelda game that there is. Well, one of the best Zelda games. Alright? So, without further ado, let's just keep going. Let's have fun with this. Look at this wall. The vines growing on it give it a rough surface. Maybe you can climb it, Ryan. That's exactly what I was thinking, Navi. Great idea. Oh, by the way, guys, if I'm quiet through any part of the game, just know I'm just concentrating right now. Because this game has like a lot of puzzle solving and stuff. So you won't really get to see me doing a lot of talking, but you will get to hear me talk whenever like the dialogue comes up. You can open a door by standing in front of it and pressing A. Pay attention to what the action icon says. That's the blue icon at the top of the screen. It's a context-sensitive action button.
Ow, ow, ow. Forgive me, master. If I give you a clue, will you let me go? When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold forward, you will roll on the ground when you land and won't get hurt from the fall. I can't guarantee it will work, though, if the cliff is really, really high. Well, try it if you are feeling bold. Wah-ha-ha-ha-ha!
Alright, so let's see what's inside the treasure chest. It could be a compass. It could be a treasure. What is it? A slingshot! I got the thing! Alright, so I know how the slingshot works. It's basically the bow and arrow before you actually get the bow and arrow. So, let me just fix that, alright? There you go. I got the ladder down. So let's climb this ladder and let's keep progressing forward through this game. Alright, just climb up the vines. Don't worry about the skulltulas. They're not called skulltulas. Some people pronounce them skulltulas, but it's skulltula. Like tarantula. Alright? You don't say tarantula. There you go. So let's see what's behind this door, eh? So let's see what we got. I guess since this is a big treasure chest, the only thing we gotta get now is a compass? Yep, it's the compass. Oh, I got it anyway. I still got it. And look at that, I got Deku Seeds, which is basically my slingshot ammunition. The gameplay is basically just Dark Souls before Dark Souls. Alright? This is pretty much what inspired Dark Souls. This combat system. Alright, let's see what's in here. Oh, that's nice. Oh, and here's a side quest in the game, which is a Skulltula hunting quest. I'm not gonna be doing that because it's way too tedious. But I just showed you that I got one. There are 50 in the game, and they're in very tedious spots. So I'm not gonna do it. Just to keep this Let's Play rolling, I'm not gonna do it. There we go. Fell right into the pit. There you go. Now let's see here. What is located right over here? Ah, there we go. What's in here, huh? Oh, that's nice. There you go, that's how you do it.
Please forgive me, Master. I'll never do it again. If you spare me, I'll teach you something cool. You will never beat my brothers up ahead unless you punish them in the proper order. The order is 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1. Do you think I'm a traitor?
Yeah, you are a traitor, technically. You gave me the puzzle. And we solve this. Ow, my eye. After you get into the water, if you hold down, you can dive. Hold down A, you can dive. I bet there's something interesting underwater. With Navi, I'm just gonna use my normal voice. I don't feel like giving Navi like a super high-pitched voice. There you go. Got it. Stand next to this block and grab hold of it with A. While holding on, you can push or pull it. If you stand next to the block and press A while pressing towards the block, you can climb on top of it. Pay attention to what the action icon says. Yup, I pretty much know Navi. I played this game before. I played this before. I know what I'm doing. There we go. Just grab that and let's take care of this. Solve this puzzle just by doing this. It's so simple. All right. Ouch. There we go. Next puzzle is simple. Just gotta do this. Well, I guess maybe that's not it, but we're close. We're close. We gotta go this way. You know, part of me was actually having second thoughts, and I should have probably played the 3DS version, but I thought for the sake of novelty, the N64 version would be the better option. And also because it would be inconsistent if I didn't play this one, didn't play this version with the N64 version of Majora's Mask. Because I've heard the 3DS version of Majora's Mask is pretty awful. So I was going to stick with the N64 version anyway. Besides, the 3DS version is different from the N64 version of Majora's Mask. So I thought it would be more consistent if I stuck with the N64 version of Ocarina of Time alongside with the N64 version of Majora's Mask. Okay, I am low on health right now. And flip. All right, let's see here. All right, let's solve the puzzle now. 23 is number 1.
How did you know our secret? How irritating. It's so annoying that I'm going to reveal the secret of Queen Goma to you. In order to administer the coup de grace to Queen Goma, strike with your sword while she's stunned. Oh, Queenie, sorry about that.
This is definitely the Lord of the Rings of video games. I should probably demonstrate the Deku Nuts as well for this part of the game. I might as well. I see her right up there. There we go. 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 See how easy that was? The Deku Nuts actually make it a lot easier. Poor Queen, she's disintegrating. And look at that, I got an extra heart container. Yay!
Well done, Ryan. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Now I have yet more to tell ye. Wouldst thou listen?
No!
No, Ryan. Thou must know my time is short. Now listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me.
The game doesn't give you a choice.
This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile sorcerer's powers in his sacred search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. For it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods.
Before time began, before spirits and life existed, 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Din, the goddess of power. Nehru, goddess of wisdom. Faror, the goddess of courage. Din. With her strong flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the Red Earth. Nehru poured her wisdom onto the earth and gave the spirit of law to the world. Faror, with her rich soul, produced all life forms who would uphold the law. The three great goddesses, their labors completed, departed for the heavens, and golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses left the world. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of our world's providence, and the resting place of the triangles has become the sacred realm.
Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred triangles. Thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast the death curse upon me and sapped my power. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope. Ryan, go now to Hyrule Castle. There thou wilt surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take this stone with you, the stone that man wanted so much that he casted the curse on me.
You got the Kokiri's Emerald, the spiritual stone of the forest, now entrusted to you by the Great Deku Tree.
The future depends on thee, Ryan. Thou art courageous. Navi the Fairy, help Ryan to carry out my will. I entreat ye, Navi. Good.
Let's go to Hyrule Castle, Ryan. Goodbye, Great Deku Tree. Well, that was rude of Navi. The Great Deku Tree just died.
Hey Ryan, what did you do? The Great Deku Tree, did he die? How could you do a thing like that? It's all your fault.
I didn't kill him, you dickwad. Okay, whatever. I have to go now. I'm off on my adventure to save Hyrule. But right before I start, I have to get another bottle of water. So real quick, I'll be right back.